What's up, collectors? Welcome back to It's Not a Toy, It's a Collectible. On this channel, we dive into the world of vintage collectibles, exploring the history, craftsmanship, and nostalgia behind some of the most iconic pieces ever made. Today, we're looking at something that's become a favourite among Star Wars collectors, the vintage Jabba the Hutt action playset. If you're a fan of vintage Star Wars collectibles, you're going to want to stick around because we're taking a closer look at this design, features, conditions, rarity, and why it remains such a popular piece today. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you'll never miss a future collectible review. Released in 1983 alongside Return of the Jedi, the vintage Jabba the Hutt action playset became one of the most memorable pieces from the original Star Wars toy line. Designed to recreate Jabba's palace, this playset gave fans the chance to bring one of the most iconic locations from the Star Wars universe into their own collections. Over 40 years later, it remains highly appreciated by collectors, not just for its connection to the films, but also for its vintage charm, unique design, and display appeal. Complete examples with all original accessories are becoming increasingly difficult to find, making them especially desirable for collectors. Right away you can see why this playset stands out. The sculpting captures the atmosphere of Jabba's palace with plenty of details that make it instantly recognisable. The colours, textures and design really brings the scene to life, making it a fantastic display piece for any vintage Star Wars collection. Let's take a closer look at the details. Here we have Salacious Crumb. He looks just like he is out the film. Details, I can't complain, they look good. You can see he's kind of yellowish colour with brown fur at his neck and on top of his head. Sadly, he has only one mould, so he can't move his legs or hand. But for 1983, I think it's good. So that's a job well done to the designers. Here we have the main attraction, Jabba the Hutt. As you can see, his hands move up and down. His head moves, which rotates his tail, so he can knock Luke Skywalker into the Rancor pit or something, which is a nice play feature. As you can see, the colour of Jabba is kind of like a yellowy, kind of like sick colour, which doesn't kind of represent him in the film. It's more like a greeny kind of colour, with like a pale kind of bit in the middle up to his head and his face. So doesn't really represent him, but overall I think they did a good job in 1983 of capturing him. His eyes are red with a black pupil, kind of like a cat's eye kind of concept, because the eye's like the pupil's like a slit, which I kind of like. Yeah, they capture that. It's a good job. As you can see, he's got like those wrinkles, which builds up his like fat that he has on his body, which I like. He's a good figure. Like him, he's one of my favourite parts of the set, and he obviously makes the set shine. As you can see, we have Jabba's throne. Here we have the pipe that he smokes. It's kind of like a brassy colour, which is attached to with a bit of string, to like the bong. It's really nice. I feel like it looks like a saxophone. I don't know, that's my opinion. But details on that, looks like the film represents that, does a great job. As you can see, you can have Jabba hold the pipe and he can smoke it in his mouth, just like out the film. It's really cool. It's tricky to get on there, but there we go. You can have him sitting there. It's cool. Good job. Let's take him off there. As you can see, you can remove the top bit of the bong, slash pipe thing, wherever he smokes. And you could put water or liquid in there. I know in the film it's like a green liquid type thing. So you could get food dye and put it in water, create that colour and then pour it in. But I don't know if I would do that with something vintage like this. Here we have the chain, which you could attach Princess Leia or Luke Skywalker like I did at the start of the film, as seen on the box. I don't know why I said film, I mean video. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. It's attached to black string slash thread into one of the aliens' mouths. Next, if we can turn these alien heads. We can rotate them, which opens a trapdoor. Let's open it. There we go. It's cool. That's probably one of my favourite parts of this set, because it's meant to represent the Rancor pit, because in 1983 we never got a Rancor pit, sadly, but they included it in the Jabba's throne room playset, which is nice. As you can see, there's like lizards, bones, meant to represent remains of who's ever fallen in, which I love. Look, you can put Luke Skywalker in there, close them over. It's quite, yeah, you kind of need to push them down. But you can open them back up, and obviously Luke is the hero, and he slays the Rancor, which is, yeah, what happens in the film. Sorry, spoiler alert. I'm sure like everyone's seen Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. You could put Boba Fett in as well, because he's a bad guy, or even G.I. Joe Duke, you can put him in. There he is. Close the door. Say never gets out. Yeah, love that play feature, and put Jab on. There we go. Turning the throne room upside down, you can see that it's original, as has 1983, mentions Kenner, so it's not fake at all. It's 100% original, which is nice. Nothing much on if you turn it upside down. The highlight is the front. Love the trapdoor, captures the doors out the film, which is nice. The alien heads, I love. Nice detail on that. For 1983, I think it captures them in the film. It's very nice. Love the teeth and the one eye. It's beautiful. I like how the throne room's that kind of sand stone meant representing films. Really nice. As you can see, you can sit Jabba there, put his pipe and his bong and that, whatever you want to do. You can add figures. Sadly, it doesn't come with figures, only Salacious Crumb and Jabba, as yeah, that's how it worked in 1983, because they wanted to make money. Anyway, there have Boba Fett. You can have him talking to Jabba or whatever, displaying. You could get Bib Fortuna at the time of the set, as seen in the film, advising Jabba on what to do, telling him who these people are that's coming in and that, translating for him, whatever. It's a cool figure. Might do a review on him later. Anyway, so what's my verdict? The vintage Jabba the Hutt action playset is a fantastic piece of Star Wars history. Released in 1983, it represents a time when Star Wars collectibles captured the imagination of an entire generation, and it still holds that magic today. It looks great on display, has huge nostalgic appeal, and deserves its place in any series vintage Star Wars collection. Based on today's video, I'm giving it a rating of 9.5 out of 10. If you're looking for one of these sets, I recommend looking for one that comes with its box and packaging and some figures, as it saves you hunting for some. Mine's cost £200 and it only came with Jabba and Salacious Crumb, I've saw some on eBay which comes with figures and packaging for £130. Do you own a vintage Jabba the Hutt action playset, or is it still on your collector wish list? Let me know in the comments below. I always enjoy hearing about your collections. If you enjoy this review, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to It's Not a Toy, It's a Collectible, and share it with a fellow collector. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's not a toy, it's a collectible. I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.